pretty pleased with that performance. It was definitely a winnable game. Couple of 50-50s in the midfield playing a key factor. Okay, Doomsee, no camera glitch this time. Good to see. Doomsee thinks he's improving. It is going closer and closer as we progress here. What's in the box? Don't worry, I'll show you guys what's in the box later. I'll show you guys what's in the box. I might make a video about that actually for YouTube. Doomsee just dribbling the ball in a circle. What Doomsee's doing here is he wants to make sure that he can, you know, stay close to the ball and collect a boost. They're the two things that he wants to do. Nice shot. Scrub should not be backing off here, giving Doomsee so much space to work a finish. Like right here, Scrub needs to get underneath the ball, prevent Doomsee from flipping into it. Scrub Killa saying that Doomsee's figured out his kickoff. If Doomsee genuinely figured the kickoff out by himself, then that's very impressive. I mean, there's a difference between figuring it out and mastering the technique. Doomsee says he hasn't changed his kickoff, so either he just wasn't executing well on his kickoff. Yeah, he says, I've just had to make sure I nail it every time. So Doomsee, he has been doing the same kickoff strategy. His approach, his boost usage, and his flip directions have been the same every time that he's done the kickoffs. That is true, at least apart from the fake kickoffs, obviously. But what has changed is his positioning. So his landing positions have not been the same, which, you know, although the directions of the flips have been identical. Improper acoustic room adaptation. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That's a nice 50-50. Doomsee forcing it right over Scrub. Takes a glance to the left. Again, I highlight these things. These are the small things that can stop you getting caught out by, you know, a challenge that you didn't expect. If you just glance at where your opponent is on his approach. I expect them to do the perfect move. That's because these are the best players in the world, my friend. And we should expect nothing less than perfection. That is the standard that we will hold people to. Because what other standard can we compare fairly? Scrub Killa actually very bravely there, letting the ball roll in front of his net, something a lot of players won't do. Oh, that's so nicely done. Hey, look again. Scrub is actually taking a glance to the side so we can see around the ball, because the ball is fully obscuring Doomsee here. So Scrub actually taking a glance to the side there. Man. Doomsee saying, did you know that I'd 180 that? Johnny Instagram quotes. I don't know what Instagram quotes is a reference to, but it sounds very interesting. An echo in a directional mic? Yeah, maybe. I think it does have bad acoustics. I'll look into that later. I just wanted to give it a trial run in the exact same setup as I had before, so I could see like before and after. Like I'll listen to one of my streams with what's it called? The old headset microphone, then listen to one with this. Or I could just turn the volume down. There's always that too. Maybe that'll stop the pickup. Nice finish by Scrub, getting a read on Doomsee's save. It's a pretty poor save by Doomsee though. That should not be in a strikeable position. The fact that that's not like touching the wall or really, really close to the wall is a big misplay. Big misplay by Doomsee. So it's very difficult because he's worried that if he puts it any closer to his own goal, he might hit his own post, or worse still, score an own goal. Oh, Scrub getting extremely greedy there for boost. I think he did get it, but it doesn't matter when Doomsee's just going to score. Eat Killer is an audio person. I could also, like, I can change the angle of this. It's I put it down here because it's more out of the way. But if I wanted it to, like, if I wasn't using a face cam, I'd have it right up in front of my face, which I can adjust that pretty easily. But don't worry, I'll sort out all that later. Oh my goodness, Doomsee nearly hitting Scrub in the air. That would have been my guy's Jazer tutorial. Again, more pretty decent flicks by Doomsee, but he should know that that one's hitting the crossbar. Seems pretty apparent to me. Scrub's actually hit the post there. Where's Doomsee going? Scrub's hit the post. I thought Doomsee was going to back off. It looked to me like Doomsee thought that ball was going in, but it was not. It was very much hitting the post. It didn't even like hit the post and go into the center of the box. It just went flush, flat on the post. Okay, Doomsey with a pseudo air dribble into a catch. The scrub knew that that wasn't going on target. Oh my. That's a good recovery by Scrub. Very well done. So Doomsey tries to get an interception. When he saw that pop by Scrub, he tried to get an interception. Scrub knocks it forward, recovers, lands on his wheels, puts it in. Not bad. Do I have a mic stand? Yes, I do. It's just like the face cam would not be able to see me if the mic was here. Okay, is Doomsey gonna squeeze that one in? He is. So 1-goal game again. Is definitely getting closer here. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, there's no popping. There's no popping. So I'm not gonna fiddle about with the microphone today. Don't worry. I'm just gonna leave it exactly as it is, so that I can listen to the VOD and see how I think it sounds from there. Do I think Scrub is better than Pashy at ones? Probably. I think Scrub is definitely top 3. I think for me it's Marky, Cucks, and Scrub right now. They're kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. Cucks beats Scrub. Scrub beats Marky. Marky beats Cucks. So. Okay, Doomsey just going for a ball carry there. A bit risky. Scrub just rushes him. Gets it pretty easily. Yeah, don't ban Yumi Cheese, man. Don't ban anyone. Nobody gets banned in here. Nobody gets the satisfaction of getting banned. Not when I'm live. I just ban people when I'm offline. And they cry for unbans. And I'm like, hey, hey, hey. So Scrub's going to back off. This is a bit risky against a capable dribbler. And Scrub does not like defending against ball carriers. But I feel like Doomsey's being a bit predictable. He's just carrying the ball pretty straight. Second time in a row he's done that. I wish he would go for a fake. Because that would really be, you know, a pretty good way to get inside Scrub's head if he can just roll the ball off the top of his car underneath Scrub Killa, who as Scrub goes for a high challenge. But again, Scrub is able to double Doomsey's score right at the end. We did have 1 goal in it, now there's 3. Doomsey's saying, stop reading my mind. You know, defensively, Scrub is a monster. He does really a really good job of reading what the other player is trying to do. But I think he struggles to guess what people are trying to do when they're carrying the ball on top of their heads, which is funny because it's actually quite a limiting thing when you carry the ball on top of your head. There's only certain things you can do, like throw it, fake it, or pop it. That's pretty much it. Alright, Doomsey's going to be right back, so we will wait for him. So I'm definitely finding these 1v1s extremely interesting. I want to see, can Doomsey make the changes that he needs to make? I think right now he needs to slow down his approach and attack too much. When Scrub is backing off and giving him this space, just kind of putting the ball on top of his car and running straight at Scrub is probably not the way to do it. He should probably go for more of an adaptable strategy, like a bounce dribble, because then if Scrub does come charging at him, not only will he have better vision of the challenge from Scrub, but he'll also be able to pop the ball over him with ease. Also, he has to make his long shots count because Scrub is hitting a higher percentage off his open net shots at the moment. Doomsey down to 4 ping. He's gone to move the server from his bathroom into his actual bedroom where he's playing. He's decided 8 ping was too much. He's now down to 4. That's decent ping right there. It was soon 420. It's about to pop up and give me a fright, but thank you for the sub. There it is. Appreciate it, man. I hope Scrub saw that Doomsey's back. That was a pretty quick pisserino. Looks like Doomsey didn't wash his hands. So he's going for the sloppy controller method. He said lol 4 ping and now it's gone up to 12. Doger's the best defender in the world. Tell me about it, man. Yeah, soon 420. Thank you again for the sub. I really appreciate it, man. Alright, Doomsee with a kickoff goal chance, has a glance to see where Scrub is. He knows that he's got the time to let the ball bounce, but he doesn't get a shot out of it. Actually kills the bounce with his first touch, which is not what he wanted to do. That's an extremely all-in play, especially for a tie game. I feel like this is a bit of a rush by Doomsee. He doesn't need to go for this ball, which is essentially a 50-50 on Scrub's goal line. Most 50-50s on opposition goal lines don't go very well, because the only way that it goes well for you is if the ball goes straight up in the air or straight into their net. Pretty much any other direction is bad. Okay, well, Scrub overestimating how much boost he had. That looks pretty quality. But yeah, Scrub is 3-0 over Doomsee right now, but Doomsee's very keen to keep practicing. Feels like he can beat Scrub. These guys are extremely competitive, and when they're getting wins repeatedly, they just want to get a win. So that's what we're seeing from Doomsee right here. Yeah, the kickoff goal in favor of Scrub, that's just one of those kickoff goals where both players hit it dead center and the ball just decides which net it wants to go in. The Scrub hit it with more momentum that time, gets rewarded. Bit of a risky 50-50 by Scrub. Again, I'm going to compliment Doomsee's stellar use of the swivel ball cam. Oh my. And Scrub's open net shots are just deadly. Consistently deadly. What a bump as well. That bump is just brutal. Doomsee actually, he was about to flip. That's so unfortunate, because if you dodge right after getting bumped, it kills all the momentum of the bump and you pretty much just stop moving. So Doomsee was about to dodge forward, Scrub bumped him, and then he just flipped on the spot. So that's what we saw there. Scrub with an air dribble, he's mixing one in. Oh, that's actually a really good try. Hits the bar though. Bar down by Scrub and not in. Good job by Scrub to go for that, because Doomsee has been seeing so many long shots by Scrub that he probably wasn't expecting an air dribble there. Oh, well done. Scrub with a fast recovery. Doomsee's saying WTF, because this hit here by Scrub is a really, really good one. Doomsee's saying you're like a ninja getting up on the wall. That touch by Scrub to center it without pinching the ball is very impressive. To hit that ball center without pinching it, not easy to do. Okay, fake jump. Scrub doesn't want to hit it on the first bounce because it would have bounced too high. And this is probably another goal. Okay, he's actually missed it. He respected Doomsee's recovery time. Tried to get it in the bottom corner, and Doomsee has got the counter attack going. Well done by him. I think Doomsee might have actually had a save, even if Scrub did bottom corner that. Who has the most effective kickoffs? Scrub Killa, of course. He has consistently got more kickoff goals than any other player in any matchup that I've seen him play. Scrub actually reversed his kickoff right there. That's pretty smart. Usually he goes around the ball and plays it to the left on that kickoff, but that time he just hit it to the right, and I'm not sure if that was something that he had premeditated or if he just decided in the moment, I'm actually a little bit more to the left of the ball, so I'm going to flip right so that I can still go through the center of it. Oh, that air roll shot. Very nicely done by Scrub. Doomsee must just be thinking, what on earth is going on? But I mean, that 50-50 is not very wise by Doomsee. Not wise to take 50-50s from a sideways position. Usually goes in the favor of your opponent, as we saw there. But this is definitely a frustrating one for Doomsee, because he felt like every game up until now he was getting closer and closer, and now the gap seems to have opened up again. Chance. Oh, Scrub bumped him right before he got up. What a recovery. Doomsee, hats off. That shot was really, really nice. Watch Scrub right here. He goes for a bump on Doomsee right as Doomsee jumped. Doomsee gets the correction with a dodge and continues flying. Really well done by Doomsee. He says improv in the chat because that bump by Scrub threw him off his initial plan, but really good recovery. Definitely spot on. Left his net open though. And I think he just barely got a touch on that. He did. Shout out to Shaquille057. How you doing, man? How you doing? You and your £250 donation, which is definitely not going to happen. Scrub Killa goes for another aggressive challenge. These guys are being extremely aggressive in their midfield challenges. Pretty much matching each other's aggression. Well, the creativity in attack for Scrub Killa is definitely greater than that of Doomsee. I like that play though. Really, really smart by Doomsee. He uses the wall to help him get this ball into a strikeable position. He knows that it's going to be difficult to get around that ball and hook it infield, so he just bounces it straight off the wall, gets infield, and finishes it off within 2 again. So Doomsee's going to be pretty happy about that. This should be another goal. Okay, Doomsee taking too long. The ball was more to the side of his car. He needed to get it in front of him and just push it in there. And fake jumps are something we're really only seeing from Scrub in this matchup. And we're seeing how advantageous they can be. Because your opponent never knows which jump is real. Oh, Doomsee was so close to getting a touch on that. Very, very close. Anyone who asks for a shout out should be kicked off stream. Shout out to Dom_RL for suggesting that anyone who gets a shout out should be kicked off stream. It's a nice save by Scrub. Getting it to the side of the pitch that Doomsee was not on and forcing Doomsee into another sideways challenge. Massive territory advantage now for the 13-year-old. This is great. I'm like, as a Scotsman myself, I love watching Scotland beat England. It doesn't happen very often, so this is great. I could watch this all day. Oh, what a read! Scrub with another fantastic save, because that shot by Doomsee was honestly probably good enough to beat. I'd say anyone except Scrub and maybe Cuxer. Like, that was a really, really good shot. Oh, and the mind games. Oh, no, wait, Doomsee's gonna get. Oh, he would have got a save, but he hit the ball by accident. Demo was definitely the only way that he could save this after Scrub went for the mind game. Look at this. Doomsee gets the demo, hits the ball by accident. He tried to come away from it. Couldn't do it. Shout out to me for being the person shouting out. It's a very tiring thing. I don't know how I do it. And Scrub spotting that threat. Well done by him. Doomsee was going for a bit of a low boost play. He didn't have much boost to play with, but he stayed aggressive, went for the long shot. Good save by Doomsee. Reading Scrub's play. Both of them are doing a pretty good job reading each other's attack, but I think that the offensive repertoire of Scrub is starting to show. He's like mixed in air dribbles, fake pops. He's had a couple of mind games. Doomsee's been a lot more direct, just opting for speed. Brutal efficiency, but creativity is winning the day as Scrub is, you know, he's dealing with Doomsee's attack pretty comfortably for the most part. And Doomsee, it was a pretty sick touch, but as sick as it was and as fast as he got the ball moving into Scrub's half, it was not sick enough to create a goal. Okay, Doomsee, I feel like he should be side flipping off the wall right there, not jumping. I don't think we're going to get to see it again, but when you're in that position where you're kind of on the corner, it's quite interesting because if you side flip off the corner of the wall, the part where the wall's still curved on the corner, and you side flip what would take you away from the wall, because your car is still going to be pointing at the wall, you can start boosting immediately and chase after the ball. It's quite hard to explain, but I'm sure some of you will understand what I mean. So you're side flipping off the wall, but then you're flying straight back towards the wall, and in doing so, back towards the direction that the ball is in. Is Scrub going to get this catch? No, he tried to do it blind, because he needed to make sure that he didn't land on the wall. 4-0. Scrub Killa. Doomsee says 3 goal difference is a record. He thinks he can beat that. I think he can as well. He needs to be a lot more smart, though, and try to deal with this expanding repertoire of offensive moves that Scrub has on show. Scrub just rubbing it in, making sure that Doomsee knows how many times in a row he's been beaten. Yeah, I'd like to see Doomsee be more patient in attack. Every attack is happening pretty quickly. He's just getting the ball on top of his car and throwing it at Scrub's net, or he's going for a pretty early shot off the ground. He's going to need to be a little bit more creative and patient, I feel, because Scrub is dealing with most of his attacks and providing more threat towards Doomsee's goal than Doomsee can towards Scrub's goal. And I think we did see 2 kickoff goals for Scrub last game, none for Doomsee, so kickoffs maybe back in Scrub's favour. And that's just such an all-in move by Doomsee again. He started off last game the exact same way, with a pretty all-in move for no reason, and this game, exact same thing. He's landed inside Scrub's goal off the back of a pretty poor air dribble attempt. Scrub nearly let Doomsee back in time to save it, because he was being a bit cheeky, letting the ball roll in slowly. But it had enough speed on it. It did make it to the net. Okay, Doomsee getting axle locked. He wanted to go for the rebound. Scrub says no. Another fake jump. Doomsee not biting this time. Stays all 4 wheels planted on the ground. I think Doomsee just got a trip on Scrub right there, but Scrub's going to get the boost steal. Speaking of all-in air dribbles, if Doomsee had identified that that was hitting the crossbar, that would have been a goal for him. But last time we saw Scrub air dribbling, it went bar and in. Doomsee was pretty scared. Pretty scared when he saw Scrub go up for that. Man, Doomsee taking a bit of a risk there, going for the boost at the side, and oh, he should just go off the wall there. Doomsee not trusting himself off the wall, tries to make a U-turn and beat Scrub to the ball, but Scrub's already facing it before Doomsee's even in the air. Scrub is 13 years old, actually. Scrub is 13. Is Scrub my bro? No, he's my countryman. We're both Scottish. That's the only connection that we have in life. Wow, okay, Doomsee was actually hitting the post there, but Scrub probably made it back in time to save it. Look at this guy, man. He just knocks in these shots like nobody's business. Like, any opening, just piece of cake. Notice Scrub's shot right there. He's getting some air on the ball so that it doesn't have any friction to slow it down, and when it hits that first bounce, immediate forward spin. No backspin on the ball to slow it down. Doomsey saying new strats, much needed new strats. It doesn't look like they're working as of yet. New starts, new strats. Okay, new strats this time. Yeah, Doomsey, from that range, he has to try and guess when Scrub's going to shoot it, because if he waits and plays it reactively, he has no chance. It's just far too close to his net. Okay, that's a nice backside flip by Doomsey, if nothing else. I think Scrub just got that boost though, which is unfortunate for Ryan Graham. Oh my, that is just filthy. Scrub with the rebound on the end of the air dribble. Just slotting it in the uppermost left corner possible. Oh, that's filthy. Absolutely filthy. Doomsey's getting rinsed in game 5. Where's my professional overlay? Scrub 5, Doomsey, or Scrub 4, Doomsey 0. But it's looking like it's going to be Scrub 5, Doomsey 0 in games. Oh, Scrub actually gifting Doomsey a goal here if Doomsey can recover, control the ball, but it looks like he's rushed his attack again. Doomsey just has to slow down. He's trying to play it too quickly. And although we know that he's very capable of playing Rocket League at the fastest pace possible, sometimes when you have the ball, you just have to try and keep it away from your opponent. You don't need to score with every single attack. You don't need to score with every single shot. You can, pressure, boost, deny, fake, then go for a finish when your opponent has no other option, and then probably lose a kickoff goal after wearing them down for a minute. So that's just how 1v1 rewards you. It's like, congratulations, you broke down your opponent's defense, took a minute doing so, and now you're going to screw up your kickoff and it's going to be 1-1 again. And then you're going to screw up another kickoff and be losing 2-1 after doing so well, pressuring and not making any misplays in midfield play. But I mean, that's just the nature of 1v1. It is a cruel mistress, and Doomsee is finding that out right now. Scrub with another save. My goodness, he's trying to shut out Doomsee here. Oh, but he's giving Doomsee a fantastic chance. He goes astray. Look at that. Scrub immediately opts the shadowing position on the near post because he trusts his reactive defending. Okay, good recovery by Doomsee. Axel-locking Scrub off the ball. Yeah, Scrub will almost always shadow at the near post in defense. That's his favorite style. Especially if he's facing the ball, he will be challenging as fast as possible. There's no way that he'll challenge the ball or face the ball and not be driving at it with boost. Assuming he has boost, of course. Yeah, Scrub really badly wants this shutout. He wants to beat Doomsee to 0. Or, wow, beat 6-0. Doomsee letting a ball go straight past him here. Scrub is your role model, you're 39. See, Doomsee tried to turn. That's sort of the opposite of what we see Scrub doing. Scrub would have probably just presented his behind. Just babooned Doomsee, regardless of how close the attack got. Oh, a little bit of getting to know each other. Are we going to see freestyle? Scrub thought about it. He's probably wishing he did go for it because Doomsee did come off his line pretty aggressively. This is not a fun position to defend from, and that's why you can't dodge down. So if you pick the wrong height on the wall, you're gonna have a bad day. We see here Scrub tries to dodge downwards to the ball, but dodging actually just kills all vertical momentum and moves you sideways. Doomsee finds his goal. The Scrub Killa. Now all he can hope for is the infamous Brazil, which I think has evaded us this series. Oh, Scrub should have had it. That was it. Doomsee presented him with the opportunity. But Scrub actually missing the ball uncharacteristically. And now Doomsee's going to find a second goal. 12-second comeback, 4 goals required. Stranger things have happened, but not many stranger things. Scrub making the age-old error of committing to defend the wall before the opponent has even moved the ball up the wall. Alright. Scrub being a bit brave here. Oh, okay. His bravery will be rewarded. But not because he played the situation perfectly. It was definitely scoreable for Doomsee. That lag. Did you get that? Will I go bald? Eventually, I guess. 8 ping. Both these guys with great ping. Alright, Doomsee says one more before Rocket Royale. These guys are, of course, going to be playing in Rocket Royale. Doomsee from Supersonic Avengers. I think if Full Strength SA are on show today, that will be Doomsee, ELMP, and Snasky. Fan favorite team from Europe. Looking to make their claim to the top spot in the region, but they had a pretty bad Gfinity run. I think they got beaten in the quarterfinals on Friday against who beat them again? Who beat them? I can't remember who it was. But whoever it was a team that SA should not be losing to. Oh, Doomsee getting a freebie here. Scrub went for the bump and just completely missed him. Oh, wow. Yeah, Scrub just took a bit too long hitting that second jump right there. You see he jumped up so high that when he dodged, he went over the top of Doomsee. Like, a lot of people ask, what is the timing that you need to do when you're doing your second dodge at the face-off? Should you delay it? Should you just smash it as fast as possible? And the answer is the second one. You should do it as quickly as humanly possible. Oh, I think Doomsee thought Scrub was in the air here, but that's not the case. Scrub is actually on the ground, ready to keep going. One all. Doomsee so badly wants a game here. Scrub does not want to give Doomsee a game, though. He's completely ruthless. He is without ruth. But he's going to need more than a lack of ruth in this game, because he's actually down 2-1. Yeah, Scrub you didn't even take that long a route back to goal. You started gunning for the net pretty quickly. Who do I think will win Rocket Royale? Flipside Tactics, of course. The new Flipside with Greasy are looking imperious. Oh, that's such a sick dribble by Scrub. Really impressive stuff. Kind Dark Star with the 999 bits. Somebody call the police. That's the number for the police in the UK. For all of you guys who were not aware. But thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the purpley bits. Those are pretty cool. It bounced in the bin. Yeah. Like, a lot of them bounced out the bin. The heavy bits knocked the light bits out the bin. It was a pretty standard dribble shot, but did you see the thing that separated that dribble shot that Scrub did from just a regular cut and pop is that he did it by actually hitting the ball, he impacted the ball, and then he jumped to get it to pop up high. A lot of people try and do that, but they'll just lift the ball gradually on top of their car. Scrub just did it with a straight impact. Just perfect timing. Not easy to do. Not easy to do. And to get it to go bar down at speed, my goodness, like, that's perfection. And man, Doomsee's been having a rough time defending. I think that when he gives Scrub this much space by going into the corner boost, Scrub is going to rip a shot on the top of the net. And if Doomsee doesn't get up before the shot actually leaves Scrub's car, it's going to be in the net, because there's no time to react. It's just far too late to play reactive defending in that. It's 1-1-2 in the Netherlands. Okay. There's 9-1-1 in America, of course. This is a big chance for Doomsee. Does get a bump on Scrub. Oh my, another own goal nearly for Doomsee. This time he escapes it and it rushes his attack too much. Again, Scrub's going to try and stay in the air, meet this one when it gets in front of the net, and he does. Yeah, Doomsee just... that touch there is just not good enough. He's rushing his attack, hits the ball straight into Scrub. Scrub says he was tempted to Moy. He was tempted to Greasy. Yo, what up, Greasy? I read your name. He was tempted to Jazer, was what I meant to say. But I mean, Greasy's probably pretty good at Moy guys as well. Moy guys, Flipside Tactics here. Oh, Doomsee with another fantastic challenge. And by fantastic, I mean the worst challenge I've ever seen in my life. Polar Bear Jumper 1. Thank you for the sub. Doomsee blaming Wasteland. Of course, that is the reason why he missed that challenge by an entire nation. Goodness sake. Yeah, Polar Bear Jumper 1. That's a fantastic name. Polar Bear Jumper. I'm visualizing a polar bear in a jumper right now. Are you kidding me, Scrub Killa? Doomsee's got to be thinking right now, what can he do to stop Scrub from scoring? This is like almost an impossible angle, and Scrub finds it. That is a sickening angle, as Doomsee has correctly identified in the chat. That is honestly, that is next level. How did he find that angle? Man alive. I feel for Doomsee because he's not playing badly. He's just been a little bit impatient with his attack. A little bit inconsistent with his finishing. Kickoffs were astray at times, but honestly he made a pretty good mid-series adaptation to fix that. And now he's just getting outplayed by someone who's playing at their best. This is top-notch Scrub Killer right here. I'm such a fanboy. Mate, did you see that goal? Did you see that goal? That goal was nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Doomsee, oh, he did get it over Scrub. Okay, the flick worked for a change. Is Scrub actually rushing Doomsee here? Doomsy's flicks are really on point, I have to say. He hasn't like failed any flicks yet. By failing a flick, I mean where you just front flip and the ball kind of bounces upwards and you just flip away from it. So the positioning of the ball on top of his car is really on point. Oh, that was smart. Doomsee tried to put himself between Scrub and the ball there to force Scrub into helping him get the goal. Now Doomsy's going to knock it away from the net, get the boost. No, power slide isn't there though. Okay, Scrub's just giving him plenty space, but Doomsy's going to be happy with this. This is a great chance. Near post shot would not go astray. Not as near post as you would want it, because Scrub actually had a little bit of forward momentum there when he hit that ball. Ball naturally clears itself. Opinion on the Rumble update? Seems alright. I'm not a massive fan of those kind of things. Oh, Scrub's actually missed another challenge. Doomsee isn't going to fail to roll this one into the open net. Plenty of time to look for the comeback now. Doomsee really in this game. Yeah, these boys, a little bit of banter in chat. Doomsee's a really, really good sport. You know, he's just lost 5 games in a row, losing a 6th one. And he's still all smiles and, you know, respect for Scrub, who is playing really well for the most part. There's been a couple of defensive misplays towards the end of this game. And Scrub with another brutal kickoff goal. Just solid connection on that ball. That kickoff actually has gone pretty even. This one as well has gone pretty even, this variation. Will Scrub turn here or back off? Doesn't matter because Doomsee's shot is a pile of poo. It was just far too weak, but he recovers well. Realized his shot was awful and then turned back. And you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It wasn't awful. It was just not good enough. He needs to be doing better, and he needs to score here. Barely is gonna hit the post. Oh no! Gets the rebound. Well done, Doomsee. Needed that goal so badly. If he hit the post here, that would have been a disaster. And Scrub's kind of letting his guard down. We did see almost a shutout last game, and now Doomsee's put 6 past him. So although Scrub's attack has been really good, Doomsee says he's got super bad. And he's like inversed the caps there. Oh, Scrub is definitely choking. Oh no, Doomsee with the fail on the challenge. Whoa, I feel like Doomsee could have saved that as well. Oh no, Doomsee, why? Why? Oh, it was super rad. Oh, it's not bad, super rad. I can't read, for goodness sake. Oh no, Doomsee he just drove past Scrub. Scrub just showed him the ball, and Doomsee's like, yeah, see, that's a nice ball you've got there. I'm gonna be on my way now, and there's left. He just like kept driving. Okay, 30 seconds. It's still doable, but this game's been probably the game most full of misplays out of all the ones we saw. It did have some good goals, fortunately. Doomsee's completely boost starved here. Scrub's going to take every single boost pad on this side of the field. Make sure that Doomsee has no chance of making a comeback. You'll want to get another goal. Cut and pop, hits the post. Quick turn, not enough. That's probably going to do it. Ball will hit the ground. There it is, 6-0. Scrub with every game to his name. And Doomsee's he's beaten his goal difference. He got a less than 3, so this is a 2 goal difference game. He's within 2. GG's. Thank you for playing Doomsee and Scrub Killa. Very interesting games, very entertaining games. But Scrub Killa was just too much today for Ryan Doomsee Graham. So congratulations to ESL Monthly Champion Kyle, and you know, massive props to Doomsee. Look how well he's taking these losses. That's real great, being gracious in defeat. That's what being gracious in defeat looks like. You know, you've got to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, if you want to be a loved competitor. And that is why Doomsee is one of the most universally loved people in the Rocket League community, because he's not a scumbag like me. And Doomsee's saying that Scrub is probably the best in the world next to Marky, so he feels pretty good about having close games. But yeah, like I said earlier, there's kind of a love triangle between Cucks, Marky, and Scrub. Scrub Killa always loses to Cuxer. Cuxer has a pretty bad record against Marquee, and recently Scrub's been doing well against Marquee. So it's a bit of a triangle. So entertaining resident sleeper. I'm sorry.